I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, peace and love to all the gods and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. How we living? How the world treating us? We good out there? My people's good out there? We good out there? High vibes, expanding minds. You know what I'm talking about? We getting it in. Due diligence. We got the dibs. Who calling dibs today? Who calling dibs today? Who calling dibs today? Because yo, you already know what we're doing. So if you're new, we are welcome to the SCP series. I am your host 7. This is the Academy. We are making connections, learning, expanding our consciousness, if you will. So yeah, just pull up a seat and we'll get you filled in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Academates, salute to you. Welcome back. We got the Chaos Insurgency. I may have an idea, but I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, throw any speculations out there or any assumptions. So we just gonna let the Exploring series, you know what I'm saying, brief us on who these Chaos Insurgents are, you know what I'm saying, how they get down. Because chaos, we should already be familiar with that. There is another aspect to that, but for another day, you know what I'm saying. So Academates, I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. Bust.
The Chaos Insurgency.
Oh, you came straight in with it.
So far in this series, we've discussed inexplicable phenomena and the people that contain them, destroy them, worship them, and even sell them.
Yeah.
But we haven't discussed many instances in which normal humans attempt to weaponize the anomalous. It's probably pretty clear at this point that if groups such as the...
What joke? What joke? I knew it. Weapons. I knew it, man. But, okay.
SCP Foundation, the GOC, or even Marshall, Carter, and Dark wanted to use SCPs instead of containing, destroying, or selling them, the results could be pretty devastating. Well, of course, there is a group that wants to do exactly that.
Umbrella.
Utilizing whatever anomalous items they can to achieve their goals. And they go by the name of the Chaos Insurgency. Like the rest of my summaries of different groups of interest, this video won't be completely comprehensive, but it should provide a good look at the insurgency.
Okay.
The Chaos Insurgency's history starts in 1924, when the O5 Council of the SCP Foundation formed an elite covert special task force comprised of agents known for their unflinching loyalty to the Council. The purpose of this task force, codenamed Insurgency, was to carry out certain missions that required ethically questionable methods and with politically unsavory results in secrecy in order to maintain the reputation of the Foundation. To further this objective, the Insurgency were branded as defectors from the Foundation, with only the Council knowing the truth as the task force carried out their wishes for 24 years. In 1948, however, the lie became reality, as the supposed defectors became actual defectors. The task force carried out multiple raids on Foundation facilities, stealing certain SCPs with high research and military potential, as well as transporting dozens of other defecting personnel with them. The task force caused severe casualties in the process, and the O5 Council had a new problem on their hands, with no clue as to what caused the loyal agents to betray them. So, why did the insurgency betray the Foundation? And why do they continue to use SCPs? The lack of canon kicks in here, and so really the answer is unknown, but there are always theories. A basic theory is simple personal gain. Greed and the lust for power drew the group into utilizing powerful anomalies to kill, steal, and amass control.
The typical, yeah.
This theory at least fits in with the chaos portion of their name. If supernatural terrorist doesn't sit right with you, though, there is a theory that they actually wish to help humanity, but don't think the Foundation or the GOC are going about it the right way. To make a nerdy reference, much like Boromir wished to use the One Ring to save Gondor, the insurgency could wish to use SCPs to save the world rather than destroying them or keeping them contained. Other theories claim that the insurgency doesn't want anything for the world other than chaos. Whatever the case, the Chaos Insurgency, much like the rest of the groups of interest in the SCP universe, are shrouded in mystery. Let's look at a few SCPs then to learn more about how the Chaos Insurgency operates. SCP-884 is a small handheld mirror that, when used while shaving, causes the subject to fail to perceive the removal of hair, leading them to continue shaving an area over and over. 884 was in Foundation custody until an insurgency defector working for the Foundation urged them to relocate the object to a safer location, which led to a raid by the Chaos Insurgency, resulting in the theft of 884. After the defector was executed, the Foundation led a number of raids on Chaos Insurgency storage locations, where they recovered 884 and found that the insurgency had set up several extensive experiments related to it. Although the Foundation found the tests to be meaningless, the insurgency attacked again, failing to steal 884, but the Foundation, curious as to why they would be so interested in such a benign SCP, continued experimenting on it. After 2 years of testing, we learned from an agent embedded in the insurgency the real story. SCP-884's real effect involves infecting those who have been exposed to it with a symptom they call doubt. The effect takes years to develop, but individuals with the symptom begin doubting themselves and their actions, starting with just rechecking things such as locked doors, but eventually leads to a struggle to make simple choices, and eventually a failure to make decisions of any kind, easily leading to death. The insurgency's plan then was simply to get the Foundation as interested as possible in 884, causing it to affect far more personnel than it normally would have. It's believed that thousands of Foundation personnel were infected by the object, far more than the insurgency lost in the process. Essentially, the Foundation played themselves, and it shows that the Chaos Insurgency aren't a bumbling crew of inept fools. This, of course, wasn't the only time that the insurgency utilized an anomalous object to trick the Foundation. SCP-1316 is a female house cat with the appearance of a 3-month-old kitten, despite being in Foundation custody since 1948, and so its anomalous property is that it doesn't age. This is what the Foundation believed until a raid by the Chaos Insurgency led to the theft, destruction, or disappearance of a number of SCPs.
I mean, this thing could just be in your house. You feel me? It could just be in your crib. Like, it could be all up in your crib. Like, dang. But then, you know what I'm saying, when, like you said, it stopped growing, though, it's like, hold up. Wait a minute, man. This kitten been a kitten for the past 3 years. You feel me?
In the aftermath, the Foundation performed a routine scan for any bugs or hidden surveillance items in the site, discovering that SCP-1316 was regularly broadcasting a signal every day for 5 minutes. The signal consisted of an artificially generated female voice reading a series of numbers, and that transmission was able to be picked up by any standard shortwave radio. The Foundation quickly cracked the number code, deciphering messages transmitted by 1316. The day after the raid, it transmitted that the operation was successful and requested further orders or extraction. From then on, it transmitted that the Foundation was growing suspicious, confining it to a single room, and then moving it to a new site entirely. Finally, it transmitted that the Foundation knows about its true purpose, and it requested immediate extraction. 2 days later, with no response, it transmitted its last message, saying, "There is no extraction, is there?" Since then, 1316 has not transmitted any more broadcasts, and so the Foundation keeps it confined and feeds it twice a day.
Damn. Now they just treat you.
Perhaps one of the most successful intrusions into the SCP Foundation by the Chaos Insurgency.
That messed up, man. Y'all just gonna treat him like a house cat now. That's all he worthy of, is just outcast hood, right? Damn. And I left him stranded. Now he's just a house cat for real. 2 times a day. Then he get fed 2 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably don't even give him no toys or nothing. That's so messed up. And they left him. Expendable, buddies. And that's see, so people, as y'all see, class, it's across the board. You get caught, they liable to just, you're expendable. You're expendable in other species, other universes. You know what I'm saying? It's, hey, so don't, ain't special.
Is SCP-1275.
What is that?
To the point of, the Foundation is still not sure the insurgency is behind it. 1275 is a fluid, amorphous entity capable of changing its volume, shape, color, and opacity.
Oh, hell no.
It can flatten and shrink itself to a small enough size to squeeze through even minor flaws in a seal thought to be airtight.
Oh, no. You
and
ain't doing
can grow
nothing
large
like that.
enough to envelop people or larger objects.
Where have I seen
If left
this?
alone, 1275 will seek out classified documents, SCPs, or Foundation personnel, and envelop them. Once enveloped, 1275 will begin to rapidly decrease in size, and the enveloped object will disappear, apparently transporting it to an unknown location. Alternatively, 1275 is capable of disgorging foreign objects originating from an unknown location, including explosives, weaponry, anomalous objects, and hostile agents, in order to assist in breaching its containment. It's unclear if the object possesses its own intelligence and/or is being controlled by an outside force, but it is actively hostile to the Foundation and their operations. As of now, the object is contained in the Gobi Desert, in a tungsten cube filled with an electrified wire lattice and molten lead, and is under constant surveillance. 1275 is believed to be responsible for the disappearance of over 20 different SCPs across 10 different facilities over the course of 18 years, along with at least 49 personnel. As readers, we get the benefit of knowing the Chaos Insurgency is somehow responsible for controlling this entity, but the Foundation is still trying to figure that out. Most SCP reports that mention the Chaos Insurgency, however, only do so in passing. Objects are often recovered from raids on insurgency storage locations or bases of operations, and occasionally the insurgency will launch raids in return to steal SCPs. It's easy to assume that the insurgency commits similar operations on other groups, like the GOC or Marshall Carter and Dark.
Who are they?
There are plenty of different tales related to the Chaos Insurgency, some painting them as villains, others as rogue heroes, but the common theme is that they are a fly in the ointment. The Chaos Insurgency are blank enough that you can fill in the gaps in the motives yourself. Some discuss the rumors that the insurgency use their power to take over small third-world towns and use the populations as fodder for experiments, like D-Class.
Fodder? Food. Fodder is food. So D-class, see? Damn D-class.
Others say the
Damn,
insurgency is actually guided by an anomalous power beyond our comprehension, and they alone can take steps to preserve humanity. I'm not here to say one is right and others are wrong, but like many aspects of the SCP universe, the stories are fluid. At the very least, though, the Chaos Insurgency are one of the few groups with the knowledge, capabilities, and willpower to use the anomalous to achieve their goals, whatever they may be. So, feel free to make up your own mind, and make sure your cat isn't working for the insurgency.
I mean, what I say, new recruits receive instructions from their superiors and are expected to follow them unquestioningly, not knowing that every action they take is a part of a larger plan orchestrated by the Delta Command. They are told that they are carrying out a great rebellion against the anarchy of the status quo, a world where senses reality itself is an illusion. History's great lie, perpetrated by the Foundation. They are told that they will use the anonymous to build a utopian future where humanity is master of everything and not just a mirage. I mean, okay, so if y'all don't know, there's definitely some double speaking and some, being said at that last part. Anyways, but for the most part, man, they just don't toss it to the wolves, man. Toss it to the wolves, bro. D-class, man, I feel so bad for y'all. Man, y'all stay strong, dude, for real, because that's so messed up. Y'all just get, and then unquestioningly, don't question, just do it, bro. And then he says that there's nothing that, you know what I'm saying, like, we have to worry about as far as these people using the SCPs against people or them or whatnot. So, okay, so now we actually have a little a fight going on the low. You know what all of this is starting to turn into? It's starting to look like a blend between Men in Black and Hellboy. Like, you know how, like, the setup, you know what I'm saying? They got certain monsters, you know, whatever. You feel me? And any other show or movie that y'all may have seen along that line, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, I might even say what's that? The Extraordinary Gentleman or whatever that something, you know what I'm saying? All them people tag team up with a special, you know what I'm talking about? So that's like, hey, you feel me? Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I hope you like the video and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? You know, keep your head on the swivel. You know, be looking out for, I guess, animals that don't grow. For the most part, you know what I'm saying? Just if you get host to a animal. But see, you know, hey, see, that's another thing. But I'm not gonna go on a diatribe about that because that's in a whole nother. It's along the paranormal, but that's in a whole nother field. So I'm not even finna go that direction there with that. But yeah, that in itself, you know what I'm saying. Watch out for some of these animals because some of these animals ain't necessarily animals. That's why I say high vibrating species. You know what I'm saying? Because there's you know what I'm saying, more than one species. You know what I'm saying, of humanoid on the planet. You know. And some things can shift and change and all of that. But I digress. Y'all keep your head on the swivel. Don't forget to protect yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And do not let the world drive you crazy. I know it's kind of maybe cold in your area. It's pretty chilly in mine still. So we're just gonna stay out of the way. We're just gonna stay that way, and let that thing run its course. And I'm gonna find those more SCPs to look at, and we're gonna do some more discoveries, because now we got people stealing them and using them. And listen, I'll finish with this. We've seen this stuff in countless of shows and movies. You could damn near toss a rock and hit a movie that's going to relate to something. And that's what I'm trying to get, the correlations, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why are you teasing us with it? Why would you do that? Of course, monetization, what I'm saying? Monetized gain, the capitalized. You know the society we in. So, hey, I'll be back with another. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for hanging out with me. And till the next time, peace and love. Y'all stay vibing high out there. One.